Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is nazor.ezeh and I apologize in advance for the lighting of this video. It's not as bright as it's supposed to be because the sun is going down. Yeah, I should have filmed this video earlier, but no problem. As long as you can see my face, I'm good. So today this video is, I don't know what to classify this video as, but first of all, you are welcome to my channel, those of you that are seeing my face for the first time, and I beg you to subscribe before you finish. In fact, before you leave, before you run away, just subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it if you do so. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about my pet peeves. I don't know if you have watched my very first pet peeves video. Yeah, I filmed that video so many months ago and I'm going to link it in the end cards of this video. It was a fun one. If you have not watched that video, watch it. It had a lot of views. People loved that video. So this is a sequel to that video. So because I have a lot of pet peeves, I did not finish naming them in that first video. So this is the sequel. This is the part 2. So I'm going to be talking about more of my pet peeves, things that annoy me, things that irritate me to my very core. Yes. And this is not, I'm not sure this video is going to be as fun as the other one, but let me get right into it. Why do people do this? Why do people like to be the first to break bad news? Have you noticed that? Do you know that people like to do that? I don't know why. I don't know what it is about it. Why are they so eager to be the first to break bad news to somebody else? Do you know that when I hear that something bad happened to somebody, I tend to avoid chatting with the person or talking with the person or even seeing the person because I don't know what to say to the person. I really don't know. You know how when something bad happens to somebody and they say you should call that person and talk to that person, most times I feel uncomfortable about it because most of the time I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say to the person. I don't know the right words to use. And I'm always being very careful so as not to say the wrong thing. So as not to say what the person is not supposed to hear in that moment. Or I'm always being careful not to say something very insensitive. But do you know that some people don't care about these things? Some people are so eager to be the first to break bad news to somebody. And I am like, why? Why, for heaven's sakes? Why are you like that? Why do you do it? Now, I remember very clearly back then, so many years ago in Nigeria, I think this thing happened about 8 or 9 years ago. Yeah, my dad had an accident. Yes, remember, if you watched my video about my wedding, talking about how I went to the hospital in my wedding dress, I mentioned that my dad was not able to attend my wedding because he was at the hospital. He was at Luz. He had an accident. So this thing I'm going to tell you now, it happened that period after the accident. So he was still at the hospital. No, this time he had already gone home. So one day I was driving, jejely driving with my kids in the car. I think I went for school runs or market runs. But I remember that I had my kids in the car. We were driving home. Somebody called my phone. Yes, I picked the call through Bluetooth in my car. And this lady went and said to me, "Iwunni, so sorry, this type of thing that happened to you, so sorry." It was clear to me she was not talking about the accident because this particular lady in question, she already knew about the accident. The accident had already happened so many months before. She had already talked to me. We had already talked about the accident. So she was now calling me and trying to insinuate that somebody's, the devil's father, not my own father. Let me sound Nigerian. That the devil's father and our enemy's father had died, not my own father. So when she said this thing, I was driving. My God, I froze on the steering wheel. My knees were shaking. Like I was shaking so bad while driving. I had to clear. I had to park by the side of the road. Thank God that this call came in while I was still inside First Stack. So I wasn't on the highway or somewhere very dangerous at that moment. I was still inside First Stack. I wasn't even speeding or anything. I had to now park and I was now trying to breathe. I was trying to breathe to calm myself down. And then I asked her, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" She now said, it was so sorry that she was, she tried to cover up. She was not trying to cover up, saying something like, that she called the wrong person, that she didn't know who, that it was me she called, blah, 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 blah. Like, I was so irritated. By the time I got myself, by the time I calmed down, I stopped panicking, I was like, what on earth is this? Why? Even if she was trying, okay, let me assume she was trying to call somebody else and called me by mistake. Why are you people so eager to call somebody as in, to tell, why? Oh God, I don't know what to say. But that moment, I have never forgotten that moment up till now. It was upsetting back then, and now that I'm reliving that moment, it's upsetting me right now. I don't know why people are so eager to do that, even on the internet, on Facebook. My God, do you know? I have a friend. I don't know if she's watching this video. She was abroad when her mom died. Her family were hiding her mom's death from her for a long time because she was pregnant at the time when it happened. They were hiding it from her. Guess where she found out that her mom had died? On Facebook. Yes. Like, it was so callous of the person who posted this thing on Facebook. I don't know why people are always so eager to post things like that on Facebook without thinking clearly that maybe the family of this person, maybe the family of the bereaved family don't want to see this on Facebook, or they don't know, or somebody doesn't know yet, or maybe they're trying to hide it from somebody. Why will you go and map it there? Why will you go and paste it there? As in, why so insensitive? I remember when my brother's wife lost her dad in an accident. It was horrible. And somebody, a family friend, went and carried the picture and put it on Facebook of her dad lying there on the highway in that condition. He carried this picture and put it on Facebook. I quarreled with the guy. I quarreled with him. I told him, pump and play, that this is so wrong. Take this picture down. It is so wrong. You are not supposed to do this. Why are you posting this picture here? How do you think his children will feel seeing their dad in this condition like this? It's not fair. Take it down. And he was like, and there's nothing wrong with it. I told him to take it down. I don't know if he took it down. I eventually blocked him. I was so angry. I don't know why people do that. I do not know why people do that. Well, that is number one. My second pet peeve is when people hoard information, when people hide things from people. And women do this a lot. Let me give you an example. You know, when somebody, maybe you see the person wearing very fine clothes, as in tailor-made clothes and all that, very fine design, and you ask her, hey, yeah, Biko, hey, if I'm Maka, this your cloth is fine, Biko, who is your designer? Who made this cloth? Who made this dress for you? And the person lies, or she doesn't want you to know who the designer is, because she wants to be the only person that the designer is making clothes for, or something. I don't know. Or you ask somebody, hey, which cream do you use? Oh, it looks so nice on you. Let me try. They will not want to tell you. They will hide it from you. I don't know why. That can never be me. I don't do that. I don't believe in hoarding information. Why am I hoarding it? If somebody asks me, I like your top, where did you buy it? I will tell you. Even if it's okay, even if it's bent down select, I will tell you. If somebody tells me, oh, I like your glue, I like the cream you're using, what's the name of your cream? I will tell you. If somebody asks me, where did you buy this? I will tell you. You know why? Because they don't think that if they don't tell, they are spoiling business for the other person. I remember back in Nigeria, when I was doing my lashes business, when I was fixing lashes and all that, I used to write it on my lashes page and tell people, Biko, I tell them clearly, if somebody tells you, I love your lashes, where did you fix your lashes? Please, tell them it is Doll Eyes by Nazor. Tell them it is Nazor that did it for you, so that they will come and patronize me, so that my business will grow. Because if you're hiding that information from them, if you're holding it, not telling them, how will my business grow? So when you're hiding the information, you don't want to tell your friend, the tailor that made your clothes, how will the tailor grow? How will you like it if they do it to you? I don't know why. It is mainly women that do that, I don't think men do that thing to each other. What do you think? Do you think men do that thing? I don't like it when people hoard information. Where did you buy this thing from? Share the link of where you got this thing from. You will refuse to share it. You will refuse to tell the person where you got it from. I don't know. It's not nice. It can never be me. I'm not that kind of person. If you ask me, I will tell you where I got it from. If you ask me, where did you buy this one from, I will gladly tell you, so that the other person's business too will grow. Why are you hiding information? Why are you holding information? That is number 2. Now, my third pet peeve is this: when people kind of water down other people's experiences. For example, now, when you're gisting your friend or gisting somebody about something you went through, an ordeal you had, something you went through, you're just trying to rant to the person, trying to share your experience with the person, and instead of the person to lend you a listening ear and actually listen to you and, hear you out, the person will now counter it with her own experience. You're talking about your own. Do you know what happened to me last time? Do you know what happened to me the last time I traveled abroad? Do you know what happened to me at the airport? Why? Let the other person just hear the person out first. Now let the person just give that person that moment. You don't have to chip in your own. You don't have to put your own experience inside there. We Nigerians are fond of doing that thing, and sometimes it sounds as if we are competing, as in Ejafufa Nisi, as if you are competing with experiences, even bad experiences. You tell somebody, chai, that back then we suffered though. Chai, we used to suffer then, trekking from here to there, trekking from school to home. The other one will say, is that one suffering? That is not suffering. No, do you know where I used to walk to? I used to walk from the farm to Ikeja, from Ikeja to Lekki, from Lekki to... Who asked you? The person that was sharing the information with you in the first place, allow the person shine in that moment. Let that person tell you whatever he wants to tell you without you watering down their own experiences. People are fond of doing that. I remember when I was sharing with someone back then, I was telling her about my experience, my stillbirth experience, the things that happened to me. She cut me short and started talking about her own. The thing Gulike, I don't know why people do that. We need to stop doing that thing. It's a pet peeve for me. I don't like it when people water down other people's experiences. Let them share whatever they want to share. Then maybe after they finish sharing, another day you can bring up your own. Abina. It's just like when Busola Dakolo was talking about that Kuza pastor that molested her and everything. While she was talking, other people will now come and start saying, what about guys? Guys are molested too. Men are molested too. And I'm like, that is not what we're talking about right now. You can share your own experiences another day. Talk about, okay, this is what I'm saying. When guys try to water down ladies' experiences, when ladies talk about how they get molested by guys and all that, and then guys will now say it's a lie. It's not only women. It's not only women. Men are molested too. And I am like, do you have to wait for the women to talk about their own before you bring up your own? Why can't you bring up your own on a normal day? Why? Why water down that experience? Why try to negate it? Why try to nullify it? Which other English can I use? But I'm sure you get my drift. It's a pet peeve for me. I don't like it when people do that. People need to stop doing that. Now, my final pet peeve is this. I don't like it when people do... on the main road. I hate that thing with a passion. I hate it with a passion. Whether on the main road or inside the house, you will now, what's the word? You will now draw up the kata and then spit it out. Why? I remember back then when I was still living in my parents' house, I wasn't married then. So my dad had a lot of boys. So one day, we were just staying in front of the kitchen, in front of our kitchen area, and one of them now came. As God will have it, as in unfortunately for him, my mom was in the kitchen. My mom just rushed out. God, oh yeah, come back here. Kochalia. Kochalia. This boy bent down and kochalo his thing. He kochalo it. I don't know where he took it to, whether he put it in his pocket, I do not know. But the important thing, the thing that mattered was that he kochaloed that his thing, his order. He kochaloed it and took it God knows where. My mom was so angry, as in it was so funny. I remember me and our help that was living with us at that time, we laughed about this thing for a long time. The way my mom made him to kochalo his thing, to collect it, to scoop it up. He had to scoop it up and take it. I don't like it when people do that thing. It irritates me. Like, it irritates me to pieces. Some will be driving their car. Next thing, from the window, you will see the thing, it will fly out. Anyway, this brings me to the end of this video. I don't want it to be too long. This is my part 2 of my pet peeves video. Share your pet peeves. Do you have any pet peeves? I'm sure you have. Everybody has pet peeves, and I would like to hear your own pet peeves. Let me know in the comment section. And then, what do you think of these pet peeves that I shared? Do you share my sentiments about these things? Let me know. I'm eager. I would like to read yours as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched up to this point, and kindly subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. If you have not done so, let it be your good deed for the day. Subscribe to my channel. It's not gonna kill you if you do it. It's just one tap and you're there, and it is even free. You don't have to pay money. Okay, thank you so much. God bless you all. Stay safe, stay blessed, and we're gonna see ourselves in the next video. Bye.